Welcome to the 2001 Celebration of Excellence in Education for the, for Gilbert High School. I am Rosemary Lally Wilson, and I am the chair of the Lexington One Educational Foundation. Every year, this event is the highlight of the Educational Foundation leaders, since we get to commend the students' academic achievements. We are especially glad to be able to hold this event this year during the global pandemic in a slightly different format due to the coronavirus. We did not want to forgo the chance to recognize each one of you for your accomplishment as a top 10% of your graduating class. Congratulations on your academic honor. Now, before we move forward, I'd like to introduce the guests of our stage. Dr. Gregory Little, Superintendent of School District 1. Mr. Jacob Nelson, your Gilbert High School Principal. Mr. David Bennett, Director of Athletics for Lexington School District 1. And Ms. Julie Anderson Washburn, Executive Director of our Educational Foundation. I would like to thank Mr. Nelson for working with the foundation leadership to make sure this event became a reality. Our sincere thanks also go to the Gilbert staff who's working behind the scenes for the logistics and event planning, as well as the Lexington One leadership who were important in helping to make sure all 5 celebrations happened this week. At the beginning of the school year, our foundation board of directors were very worried about the impact of the pandemic, and we thought we would not be able to honor the seniors like you who have worked so hard to get to the top 10%. However, I think the alternative format for the 2001 celebration is a terrific one, and it allows us to celebrate all of the top-ranked seniors in our district, while keeping everyone safe during the coronavirus precautions we have put into place. Thank you to the parents and the sponsors who recognize the necessity of safeguards for this year's celebration, for understanding the challenges that everyone is working through this year. Our board of directors is very pleased and honored to celebrate our seniors before they graduate and leave Lexington School District 1. And now I'll pass the program over to our executive director, Ms. Washburn, so she can share with you many kind celebration sponsors we have today.
Thank you, Rosemary. And congratulations to each of you students for working hard in the classroom and earning this top 10% ranking. You should definitely be proud of yourselves. I wanted to take a moment to share with you how events like these that the foundation holds are made possible. It's only through our generous sponsors that we are able to provide such events as the Celebration of Excellence in Education. This year, I was a little worried as I started calling companies to ask for support, and they were very eager to step up and said, hey, this is great, you're still doing this, and even though you're modifying the format, we want to help honor these seniors. We don't want their senior year to be, passed by. So I was appreciative of them coming on board to help. But before I introduce our sponsors, I did want to share with all of you a few things that they made possible, some extras, since we weren't able to have the banquet this year. Each of you received a gift bag with some cool things inside. If you haven't already opened yours up, you have a cool water bottle in here. It has the hook on the side, so you can attach that to a backpack. These are very handy in college for those of y'all going on to walk around campus and have those. We have a little portfolio. And I think y'all's are actually red this year. So inside you have a little notepad and a pen, and y'all may be most excited about the Chick-fil-A gift card from Chick-fil-A Lexington in there. Usually when they're very kind to give this, students are excited to have that. So we also have, though, a foundation mask, just another one for you to wear and to have on hand. And Mid-Carolina Electric Cooperative was awesome to give us cinch sacks. So you have a Mid-Carolina Electric Cooperative cinch sack in there. And then finally, you have a lapel pin. And this is actually what we normally would present to you on the stage at these events. But it's a keepsake for you to put in a scrapbook if you'd like, but just basically honoring you for working so hard to earn that top 10% ranking. So some neat things that were made possible by our sponsors. But if y'all wouldn't mind, I'm going to go through and share with you the ones who helped us, and we'll kind of thank them through applause. I did tell them, I said, please watch, some of the events so you'll know what your support helped create. Our diamond level sponsors of the celebration this year are Duff Freeman Lyon, attorneys at law, and Halligan, Mahoney, and Williams, attorneys at law. So let's thank our top level diamond sponsors. We are very pleased to have 15 platinum sponsors this year, and they include Blue Cross Blue Shield of South Carolina, Chick-fil-A Lexington, Comporium, Dominion Energy, First Community Bank, Gregory Electric, Harling and West, attorneys at law, H.G. Reynolds Company, Jumper Carter Cease Architects, Lexington Medical Center, Mid-Carolina Electric Cooperative, Mid-State Tire Distributors, Palmetto Citizens Federal Credit Union, the town of Lexington, South Carolina, and Dr. Thomas Trinkner, who's a local dentist. So let's give our platinum level sponsors a round of applause too. We are also very thankful to have gold level sponsors, and we have this year 16 total gold level sponsors. I will not call out all of their names, but you can see their names displayed on our presentation. We've also shared this information on our website, on our social media pages. We have them recognized on our corporate signage, so we're very excited to have them support each of you through this event. Our silver level sponsors, we have 12 of those this year, plus 2 college sponsors. So for those of you who might not have made a decision yet, you might want to take a look at the college sponsors. But they are recognized here on the screen, as well as on our website, on our social media pages, and on our corporate signage. So if y'all don't mind me joining me and just giving one final round of applause to all of our celebration sponsors. And now I have the honor of introducing to you our superintendent of Lexington County School District 1, Dr. Greg Little. Dr. Little's enthusiasm for education actually originated from his parents, who are both educators. When he graduated from high school, he received the prestigious North Carolina Teaching Fellows Scholarship to earn his undergraduate degree in English from the University of North Carolina, Wilmington. And then he followed that by a master's degree and a doctorate in curriculum and instruction from the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. So if you've ever seen Dr. Little throughout not only Gilbert High School, but other campuses wearing light blue, just know that he's very loyal to the Tar Heels. So he loves light blue, one of his favorite colors. Dr. Little has been with us for 5 years as the superintendent, and we're extremely fortunate to have his leadership efforts. His commitment to all student success being a top priority in Lexington 1 is unwavering. During his tenure, the district has increased mental health and wellness support, increased technology innovation and computer science programs, developed strong dual enrollment partnerships with local higher education systems. So many of y'all may be in dual enrollment courses now. Dr. Little has definitely pushed and encouraged that relationship. Dr. Little is also an advocate for our teachers. He's worked hard to increase their starting salaries, and he continues to advocate for them receiving the coronavirus vaccinations on that 1A schedule. So as the leader of Big Dreams, I'd like to introduce Dr. Greg Little.
I think this is an example of me being overly optimistic. I thought that I could read my speech off of the phone there, so I'm gonna, sometimes when you turn 45 years old, you're not exactly sure what your eyes can do. So we may just leave the speech there then for the day. I just wanted to, first of all, let me congratulate you on your hard work and your effort. I also want to tell you how much I appreciate the Education Foundation and all the work that they do. Many of them, or all of them, other than Ms. Washburn, are volunteers, and all they want to do is make sure that our teachers and our students and our families have what they need to be successful. And we are so greatly appreciative of that hard work and effort and are very thankful for that. For the students who are in front of me, I just want to say congratulations. Making it to the top 10% is a tremendous honor, especially when you think about all the challenges that you've been through over the last 12 months. And yet you've persevered and you've done incredible things. And I always think about that your high achievement is not possible without high expectations. Those two things go hand in hand. You've set high expectations for yourself. Your family set high expectations for you. And those high expectations are really borne out. They're borne out when you have to work extra hard on a project or an assignment, or when you wake up early to take that test, or when you decide to sign up for that extra AP or honors level course, or if you certainly want to complete that CTE completer course and you want to get that CNA or your cosmetology certification or those types of certifications that are offered through those programs. When you push yourself at excellence because you've set those high expectations for yourself. And what I like most about the work and the celebrations that we're doing here is that it's not an accident that you're sitting here today. You didn't decide to wake up one day and do well on one test. You didn't decide to wake up one day and do well in one particular class. You have made small decisions each and every day to say, I want to be excellent in what I do. And that's not an accident. That's purposeful and it's intentional. And that's why I love this celebration of the top 10%, because of those small decisions, those little things on Mondays when nobody's watching, when you're not sitting there dressed up, you're not sitting there in front of people, being celebrated and have all these great things said about you. You decided to stay up that extra little bit to make sure you get that studying in and to organize your time just that little bit more. And so the message that I want to leave with you today is that when you think about leaving Gilbert and going on to next year and beyond, I don't want you necessarily to remember the achievement of today. This is a tremendous achievement, but that's not really the win for you. The win for you is in the habits that you have formed and the hard work and effort that you have been ingrained in what you do every day. That is what I want you to take with you as you go beyond Gilbert High School. So congratulations, and I also like to tell you that in about 3 months, we've got another big celebration. And I am so much looking forward to being on that stage when you receive your diploma and you begin to go out into the world and do unbelievable things. So again, congratulations, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your year.
For today's celebration, I have the honor of introducing our guest speaker, David Bennett, who is the Director of Athletics for Lexington School District 1. Coach Bennett earned a Bachelor of Arts in History and Social Studies with a minor in coaching from Presbyterian College, while lettering in football and golf. He then went on to earn a master's degree in guidance and counseling from Clemson University, while working with the Tigers' 1986 Atlantic Coast Conference Championship team. Go Tigers. Experienced in coaching at the high school and collegiate levels, Coach Bennett's career highlights include serving as head golf coach for Catawba College and later as head football coach. While at Catawba, he was a 5-time SAC Coach of the Year for football and 2-time SAC Coach of the Year for golf. He was a 3-time Regional Coach of the Year for football, was inducted in the Catawba Hall of Fame in 2010, and recorded the most wins in school history by percentage. In 2003, Coach Bennett was hired by Coastal Carolina University as the head football coach, where he stayed until 2011. Under his leadership, CCU won 4 Big South championships, and he was Region Coach of the Year twice and Big South Coach of the Year twice. Coach Bennett led the Chanticleers to the most wins in school history. During his illustrious career, Coach Bennett has also received several more notable awards, such as the 2015-16 South Carolina Athletic Administrators Association Region 5 Athletic Director of the Year. In 2018, the South Carolina High School League Award of Spirit. And in 2020, the National Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association South Carolina Award of Merit. In Lexington District 1, Coach Bennett first served as River Bluffs athletic director and head football coach prior to being promoted to his current position with the district in 2016. We are pleased to have Coach Bennett join us as the keynote speaker for the Educational Foundation's 2021 celebration. So please welcome Coach Bennett.
Good afternoon. Let's try that again, Indians. Good afternoon. There's a bunch of great young folks in here. It's been fun watching y'all. A lot of y'all compete on the athletic fields, and we just can't tell you how proud we are of you. No students, seniors, have been through a full year. What is it now? Coming up on a full year of the pandemic. But congratulations, and we're very proud of you and want to see you do great things. And tell you this isn't the end. This is just the beginning for you. It was 1983 when a lot of history was made in our world. A lady named Diane Durham won the U.S. National Gymnastics competition. She was the first African-American woman to win. It changed the sport. Also in 1983, over in Australia, they had a ultra marathon, and all these runners showed up. You know how these runners wear them little skivvy breeches that are kind of coming back in style, and they all showed up to run this ultra marathon, and this ultra marathon was 545 miles from Melbourne to Sydney, Australia. And this one old fella showed up. He was 61 years of age. He was a farmer. He had on rubber boots. He had on overalls. And they laughed at him. Well, when the race was over, the 61-year-old farmer won the race. This old farmer, when everybody would go sleep for a while, he never stopped running. He ran the whole time. They called it the shuffle. Amazing. They changed the name of the race in his honor, which was Cliff Young. Fast forward to a homeless man in Virginia. Homeless. Sleeping in boxes, sleeping in the back of a work truck. He started cutting hair. He had a passion. He had a talent and a gift to cut hair, and he had a talent and a passion of loving people. So he started saving his money. You can Google him. Colin Spears owns a barbershop in Stanton, Virginia. It's called Father and Sons, and he still cuts hair for homeless people. You see, what all these people have in common is what we feel you might have in common. They've been raised good old ordinary people that have an extraordinary vision. I love to brag on our superintendent. He's from Wilkesboro, North Carolina. It's a small town up there about 30 minutes from Boone. It's a great place to visit in the summer, fall, spring. In the winter, you better pack your boots. But he grew up, as Julie said, a son of two educators. He had a vision to be a teacher and a coach. And I'd be remiss if I didn't say, if you want to go into teaching and coaching, we'd love to have you. He became a teacher, a coach, an assistant principal, a superintendent at a real small town in North Carolina. And I don't know how in the world our board found him, but I tell you what, so many people are glad they did. We're blessed to have the former South Carolina Superintendent of the Year as our leader. And Lexington District 1 has been voted the best school district in the state 5 years in a row. Doc's been here 5 years. I think there's a direct correlation. So again, if you want to go into teaching and coaching, we'd love to have you. Some reminders as we go forward. Be a great listener. Your ears will never get you in trouble. Be an encourager. Encourage people. Lift them up. This morning driving, I was blown away to watch a garbage truck coming down Old Chapin And I looked on the back of it, and the guy riding on the back right-hand side had on his lime green pullover, and this guy was just dancing. And he was pointing at the sky, the cars behind him. He was doing his leg out like that right there. I said, the man going to pick up garbage, he was encouraging me, and he didn't even know it. So I'm telling you, be an encourager. It doesn't take a whole lot. Lift people up. Be in the moment. Be where you are. Be focused on where you are. I was texting my wife earlier today. She said, are you on stage? I put, yes. She said, put your phone away and be in the moment. I sent back YD. As you get older, you'll learn what that stands for. That's yes, dear. Be in the moment. If you're driving your car, y'all are too valuable to us. Put your phone down. Don't be messing with your phone while you're driving. Be positive. May your glass always be half full. Be resilient. Y'all know what resilience means? You will get knocked down. Trust me, you will. You'll go through tough times. You'll go through some tribulations. But you know what? How quick can you get back up? I Googled the song the other night and started singing it. Some of y'all might remember it, those that are older. I get knocked down, but I get up again. No, you're never going to keep me down. Well, I kept singing it all night. The next morning, getting in the shower, my wife said, please stop it. I can't get it out of my head. You're going to get knocked down. How quick do you get back up? Be a great person. Do things out of love. Don't do things out of spite. And be of sound body, mind, and spirit. Be a great person. We're proud of every one of you. And you come from an ordinary background, but may you have an extraordinary vision. We appreciate you, we're proud of you, and we love you all. Have a great day.
Thank you, Coach Bennett, for that message to our honored high school students. We appreciate you making time today and for the last 2 days with us to celebrate. Now we'll begin the ceremonial part of our celebration, where we'll recognize each of the honored students. As the chair of the Lexington One Educational Foundation, I have the privilege of induction the honored high school seniors to the Old English Society. The celebration is truly important and cherished by the Lexington One event, the honor students' academic success. Membership into the Old English Society is solely determined by a student's cumulative academic achievements throughout their high school career. Membership is said for all to see and hear. The recipients are determined, focused, and successful to achieving the top academic results during their high school careers. As a tangible evidence of this honor and deserved recognition, each of you will receive your certificate, and then also you have received the pen that Julie mentioned earlier in your bag that has the Old English Society logo with this Gilbert High School letter in the center of it. On behalf of everyone at the Lexington One Educational Foundation, I applaud you for your commitment to excellence and know that you'll take this even greater places in the future. Now, if all honor seniors would please stand, that's all of you, and repeat after me the following pledge. I pledge myself to maintain a commitment to learning, to always cultivate scholarly habits, to expand knowledge while providing leadership, to encourage the high standards of scholarship, service, and character. Congratulations to each of the seniors for earning membership in the Old English Society. You may be seated. I would like now to pass the microphone on to Mr. Nelson.
All right. So first off, I would like to personally congratulate you on earning such a top academic honor. Second, I'd like to share with you some brief directions as we move into the recognition portion of our celebration. So in just a minute, you're going to leave everything at your seat and proceed to the right side of the stage. All right, so that'd be my left, where Ms. Washburn is standing, following your peers by row. as you should already be seated in alphabetical order. As I call your name, please pick up your celebration certificate. Ms. Washburn will assist you in this process if needed, and then enter and walk across the stage to be recognized and congratulated by the Lexington One Educational Foundation Chair, Mrs. Rosemary Wilson, and Lexington District 1 Superintendent, Dr. Greg Little. Know that although no handshaking is allowed, we still want to recognize each of you for this academic honor. Then afterwards, please exit the stage to my right and return to your seat. However, please know that after the celebration event, we need each of you to leave the theater in alphabetical order to have your picture taken, and we'll do that in the cafeteria. Now let's begin the celebration of honoring all of you as I call out each of your names. Caitlin Marie Barefoot. Kaylee Elizabeth Bruner. Brianna Jean Chisholmore. Natalie Nicole Cousins. Emily Grace Davis. Ashton Dawn Goff. Anna Marie Kathleen Goodwin. Frances Haley Gunter. Julia Elizabeth Gunter. Elizabeth Caitlin Halt. Skylar Reese Hayes. Craig Randall Heflin. Faith Leona Holmes. Parker Trent Howell. Hannah Marie Jones. Amaya Nicole Curse. Dionysia Charlia Kierce. Kaylee Paige Lastinger. Abigail Caitlin Mervine. Allie Morgan Moss. Anna Setzler Moss. Skip Haley Poston. Brian Scott Circle. Ashby Paul Vining. So can we give all these students a round of applause? We're so proud of you guys. So as we close out this very special celebration of excellence in education, we extend many thanks again to all of our celebration sponsors for your investment in our Lexington District 1 seniors. Your generous support made this afternoon a truly special one for the honored students, parents, and other guests. Thanks to all our students who joined us in person today, and for all of our parents and sponsors who watched the celebration program online as we video streamed the event. Please let your parents know that these links will remain on the Lexington One YouTube page, and Educational Foundation staff will also share the links on their social media pages. We are so very glad that we were able to celebrate our top seniors for this outstanding academic achievement. So finally, congratulations, Gilbert High School students. I wish each of you the very best as you soon move on to high school graduation and your future chosen path. I love you guys. I'm so proud of you, and have a great day. So at this point, we're going to move out into the cafeteria, and I think we've got our counseling staff to kind of direct you. So we'll go row by row, and we'll get your picture made right out in the cafeteria.